Celia to Damon Matthew Prior. What can I say? What arguments can prove my truth? What colors can describe my love? If its excess and fury be not known, in what thy Celia has already done? Thy infant flames, whilst yet they were concealed in timorous doubts, with pity I beheld. With easy smiles dispelled the silent fear, that durst not tell me, what I did to hear. In vain I strove to check my growing flame, or shelter passion under friendship's name. You saw my heart, how it my tongue belied. And when you pressed, how faintly I denied ere guardian thought could bring its scattered aid, ere reason could support the doubting maid. My soul surprised, and from herself disjoined, left all reserve, and all the sex behind. From your command her motions she received, and not for me, but you, she breathed and lived. But ever blessed be Cytherea's shrine, and fires eternal on her altars shine. Since thy dear breast has felt an equal wound, since in thy kindness my desires are crowned, by thy each look, and thought, and care 'tis shown, thy joys are centered all in me alone. And sure I am, thou wouldst not change this hour for all the white ones fate has in its pal single quotar. Yet thus beloved, thus loving to excess, yet thus receiving and returning bliss. In this great moment, in this golden now, when every trace of what, or when, or how should from my soul by raging love be torn, and far on swelling seas of rapture borne, a melancholy tear afflicts my eye, and my heart labors with a sudden sigh. Invading fears repel my coward joy, and ills foreseen the present bliss destroy. Poor as it is, this beauty was the cause, that with first sighs your panting bosom rose, but with no owner beauty long will stay, upon the wings of time borne swift away, pass but some fleeting years, and these poor eyes, where now without a bosom some lustre lees, no longer shall their little honors keep, shall only be of use to read, or weep, and on this forehead, where your verse has said, the loves delighted, and the graces played, insulting age will trace his cruel way, and leave sad marks of his destructive sway. Moved by my charms, with them your love may cease, and as the fuel sinks, the flame decrease, or angry heathen may quicker darts prepare, and sickness strike what time a wall would spare. Then will my swain his glowing vows renew, then will his throbbing heart to mine beat true. When my own face deters me from my glass, and Nella only shows what Celia was. Fantastic fame may sound her wild alarms, your country, as you think, may want your arms. You may neglect, or quench, or hate the flame, whose smoke too long obscured your rising name, and quickly cold indifference will ensue. When you love's joys throw honor's optic view, then Celia's lattice prayed single quotar will prove too weak, to this abandoned breast to bring you back. When my lost lover the tall ship ascends, with music gay, and wit with jovial friends, the tender accents of a woman's cry will pass unheard, will unregarded die. When the rough seaman's louder shouts prevail, when fair occasion shows the springing gale, and interest guides the helm, and honor swells the sail, some wretched lines from this neglected hand may find my hero on the foreign strand, warm with new fires, and pleased with new command, while she who wrote him, of all joy bereft, to the rude censure of the world is left. Her mangled fame and barbarous pastime lost, the coxcomb's novel, and the drunkard's toast. But nearer care, oh pardon it, supplies sighs to my breast, and sorrow to my eyes. Love, love himself, the only friend I have, may scorn his triumph, having bound his slave. The tyrant god, that restless conqueror may quit his pleasure, to assert his pal single quotar, forsake the provinces that bless his sway, to vanquish those which will not yet obey. Another nymph with fatal pal single quotar may rise, to damp the sinking beams of Celia's eyes. With haughty pride may hear her charms confessed, and scorn the ardent vows that I have blessed. You every night may sigh for her in vain, and rise each morning to some fresh disdain, while Celia's softest look may cease to charm, and her embraces want the pal single quotar to warm, while these fond arms, thus circling you, may prove more heavy chains, than those of hopeless love. Just gods. All other things their like produce, the vine arises from her mother's juice, when feeble plants, or tender flow single quotar rest decay. They to their seed their images convey, where the old myrtle her good influence sheds. Sprigs of like leaf erect their filial heads, and when the parent rose decays, and dies, with a resembling face the daughter buds arise. That product only which our passions bear, eludes the planter's miserable care, while blooming love assures us golden fruit. Some inborn poison taints the secret root, soon fall the flow single quotaras of joy, soon seeds of hatred shoot. Say, shepherd, say, are these reflections true? Or was it but the woman's fear, that drew this cruel scene, and just to love and you? Will you be only, and forever mine? Shall neither time, nor age our souls disjoin? From this dear bosom shall I ne'er be torn? Or you grow cold, respectful, and forsworn? And can you not for her your love do more, than any youth for any nymph before?